Yes. Now let us will start the what exactly that rational numbers we should go for that. The introduction part comes under rational numbers. The number which we can write in the form of p by q. This is comes under rational numbers. That is very clear because what I wrote in the temperature and all example they're writing 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 4, 5 by 3. The different cases we can see all are the rational numbers. Okay. I think they
Yeah.
are here. The mention it is. I think I was already told you what is the natural numbers, whole number, integers, in the rational numbers and real numbers. You can fill this
And real
by using
numbers,
this out. They
irrational
mentioned that
numbers.
you can fill out. There are the examples are there. You can. Still you not clear? Please go and watch the video and come back to this video. You can easily understand that. Then after that, some of operations. Of the rational numbers. It means rational numbers is nothing but the fractions cases. It is like a p by q form. I think I was already mentioned that addition of fractions and subtraction of fractions, that things I was already taught. Later you can watch video and come back to that. Then I didn't explain that product and multiplication of the rational numbers that we should go for a small time. I'll come back to that. This is the multiplication and the division part. Letters we has to take some examples I will try to explain. Then after that, we'll go for a properties of the rational numbers. Later we switch on to that how to multiply
Okay.
and how to cancel the product and addition. Yeah, I told you clearly addition part and the subtraction of the fractional part. It's not a rational numbers. I was already told you how to do it. At 2 by 3 plus 4 by 5 or else minus 1 by 2 like this. In number of parts of the take LCM and make a boxes and we have to do that thing already completed. Okay, still you have any doubt, please go and watch and come back.
Yes.
Now today we have to go for a multiplication part and division case. Multiplication and division. Let us I'll go for a multiplication thing here. Let us I'll try to take one example problem. I'll try to explain it is. So let us P by Q and R by S and something A by B. These are the natural numbers. These are the rational numbers we need to multiply. When you multiply, how do you need to multiply means please multiply numerators, all numerators you multiply. Nothing but P into R into A by
And
Q
into
into S into B. Like this you multiply. So
S
let
into
us,
B.
yeah, S into B. Let us will try to take one example, 2 by 3 and 3 by 4 and 5 by 6 or 5 by 2 letters you can take. So please multiply numerators. 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30. Then 3 4s are 12, 12 2s are 24. After your multiplication is done, now you start cancellation. If two table is possible, please cancelling out both. Two table rule means starting one digit should be 0. This is possible. So 15 by 12. It is not two table possible. Let's
Yes.
go for three table. 3 5s are then 3
Yeah.
4s are. The answer is 5 by 4,
3,
which we cannot simplify. This is a
5 by
simplified
4.
version of that. So like this, we need to multiply the number, any rational number. Please multiply the numerator, then multiply the denominator. You have to do it. Okay. Now let us will take one more example problem for you understanding. It is minus 3 by 4 and minus 2 by 3 plus 4 by minus 2. Like this it is the example. Let us take. Now you can take first you multiply. If it is signs are different, please multiply signs. Minus into minus plus, plus into plus plus plus. 3 2s are 6, 6 4s are 24 plus 24. Then plus into plus plus, plus into minus minus. 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. 24 24 cancel, plus 1 by minus 1. So multiply with minus 1 by minus 1 top and bottom.
Minus 1.
So minus 1 by plus
Minus
1.
1.
Answer is minus 1. Am I clear? If denominator is minus, automatically the minus will come
Yeah.
numerator. How you got? I multiply minus 1 with numerator and denominator. Like this, we have to do it. Is clear, right? So this is
Okay.
the way you need to
Clear.
multiply the things, right? Now we have to go for a division cases. How you have to division of the rational numbers. So let us try to take a concept of that. How I am going to do is there have a procedure, standard procedure, which we need to follow. Let us P by Q division by R by S. How to do it? This is the things also I taught in the previous classes. First you write numerator as it is, P by Q by R by S. This is like this. What I told you, numerator you can write as it is, P by Q.
Numerator we can write as this.
Denominator you can write
But
reverse.
denominator reverse.
So
Reverse.
PS by QR. This is a way of you can write the thing.
Yeah.
Example, I will take a 2 by 3 division by 4 by 5. It is there. So just you write 2 by 3 by 4 by 5. Just you write 2 by 3 as it is, write ulta. 4 by 3 becomes 5 by 4. Then start multiplication. I was already told you 5 2s are 10, 3 4s are 12. Then 5 2s are, it is not possible, right? 2 5s are 2 6s are. The answer is 5 by 6. So like this, you need to simplify the things. Okay. So
Okay.
previous cases, I was already told you, I think I have an idea. P by Q by R by S. You can write P by Q as it is. You can write ulta of this one, S by R. The second concept I told you, P by Q by R, it is there. If nothing is there, ticket is 1. So I think P by Q into 1 by R. It's right ulta.
And there.
Sometimes P by R by S is there. Then take P by nothing is a P by 1 you take. So P by 1
One.
into S by R. Nothing but PS by R. This is P by QR. Like this, if nothing is there, you treat it is something by 1 is become something only. Nothing wrong in that. Example 2 is there, you can write 2 by 1. Nothing
Okay.
wrong in that. If it is minus 7 is there, you can write minus 7 by 1. So in such a fashion, we can take it to consideration. I can do it out. So this is the division part is very clear. Multiplication division is clear. I think no doubts at all. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
we'll switch on
Yes.
to that your textbook things what you have to. So this is what the division cases and multiplication. How the things will be going to happening is there. Now you need to concentrate on that. How I was did off. So look into that. You can do it out. Still, there's some example as well. You can divide with this. Okay. Now here onwards there
Okay.
was a properties are there. Those properties you must be clear first of all how these properties you got it is. These are things you must be concentrating on that. This is the properties of rational numbers. Please write in that note down properties of rational numbers. First one is closure property. First one
Closure
is closure
property.
property because these things should not be available in the any text lectures or sometimes you are not supposed to confuse. So something you should be take very clear. First of all, closure property. Okay. Closure property means you need to check it out one by one.
Yeah.
Asal, what is actually closure property? I'll try to go in the next page. What is the closure property? Then you need to understand very clear. The closure property means I'll go to next page. So closure property means A plus B is equal to B plus A. Closure property means A plus B, uh, nothing but B plus A. A plus B, nothing but B plus A. Nothing but I can write here A plus B is equal to B plus A. It means I can write 2 plus 3. This I can write 3 plus A. Example I am telling. If it is A
Okay.
plus B is equal to B plus A, this is comes under a closure property. Closure property of addition cases. So here they are testing the closure property. Is it going to be valid or not? So let us they are telling whole numbers, integers they are telling. Addition of closure property means A plus B is equal to B plus A. Then subtraction means A minus B is equal to B minus A. Is it valid or not? We have to check it out. Multiplication of the closure property means A into B is equal to B into A. Division means A divided by B and B divided by A. But out of this, the satisfied thing, this is only satisfied. This should not be plausible. This is possible. This should not be possible.
Possible.
Because I'll tell you one example. 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2. It's okay. Valid. 5 into 5. If you take 2 minus 3 is equal to 3 minus 2, it is wrong answer. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. 3 minus 2 is plus 1. So it is not
Minus
valid.
one.
It is not valid. That's what
Yeah.
I was making. Then multiplication is possible. 2 into 3 is equal to 3 into 2. 6 is equal to 6 valid. Okay. But 2 by 3 is different.
Yeah.
3 by 2 is different. Both are
Okay.
different. That is what division is not possible. Okay. Am I clear now?
Okay.
They will ask that what is the closure property of addition? This is
Yeah.
what's the closure property of this one? What is the closure property of this one? What is the closure property of division? Then after they will tell that whole number and integers. We need to check it out. What are the integer numbers? Where will start? If that numbers will be possible, is numbers will exist. We need to check it out exactly. General cases. Okay, that is what the things. Now they are checking one by one. Closure property of irrational numbers. They're testing now closure property of irrational number. First one they are telling addition. Nothing but what are the numbers 2 by 3 and 3 by 2 is equal to 3 by 2 plus 2 by 3. There are two rational numbers. They're adding. They're different. A plus B and is equal to B plus A. Is it valid or not? They are testing it is.
B
It's
plus.
valid.
Yeah. It is will be. It will be valid.
It will be same answer will get. Addition is valid. So that's what you can take it to. Closure property of addition is going to
Yeah.
be valid. Now let us will move back to that next level. subtraction, but subtraction it is not valid. Subtraction it is not valid because just now I was taken as general numbers. It is not supposed to be valid. That is what we cannot take into consideration, because 2 by 3 minus 3 by 2 is 3 by 2 minus 2 by 3. The answers will be different. So 2 by 3 minus 3 by 2 minus 1 by something else will come, because both answers not valid. So subtraction cases, it is not valid. But the multiplication is valid. Multiplication is valid. అర్థమైందా? Numbers you multiply just you get. Then division it is not valid. Division it is not valid. Division it is not valid. Okay, ఇక్కడ రాశారు.
Not valid.
Okay, Rana, please checking it out. What are the things will going to be valid in this case? They mention one chart. This chart it will be useful for you. You need to concentrate on this chart is enough for that. Okay, let us I'll try to take. This is a chart is enough. Numbers. Natural number addition is possible. Subtraction is not possible. Multiplication is not possible. Division also not possible. Then thing is here natural number, whole numbers. Whole number these are not possible. It is not this we cannot exist. This is not possible. Fill the table with this. Next integers. Subtraction is possible. Rational numbers. Multiplication is possible. This they are telling it is.
Multiplication will be valid.
Yeah. This is the things you can leave it out. You can take general. What I told you, it's enough for that. You might have some confusion. I'll come to the clearance of that. Next, this is what cumulative property. Now, previously we have done closure property. This comes a commutative property. Same thing, commutative property, that only. What I told you, that only. A plus B is equal to B plus C. Commutative
A plus
property.
B is equals to B plus A.
A into B is equal to B into A. I'll come to the previous cases. Same thing, closure only, that only. Closed and closure, that is the addition of subtraction, same thing, the rational number. Okay. The same thing here also, same thing. Division and here also. Thing is clear. Now it is clear. Addition. Addition means 2 plus 3 equals 3 plus 3. These are all possible.
Yeah.
Multiplication is not possible. Division it is should not be. We cannot say. These are the things. Whole number, integers. And one set of numbers they are taken. They are start working on that. Whole numbers. And possible out. They are testing it is how the remarks are there. Addition is cumulative. It's okay. But subtraction is not cumulative. It is not valid. Multiplication cases, whole number it is there. Whole number 0 into something is something into 0. It should not be. That is not, it should not enter. Division it's okay. They are telling it is. Example, they're working on that. Is it going to not or not? Is exist means something they write. It doesn't exist, they will not write anything. Like this, they are testing it is. Commutative property means A plus B is equal to B plus A, and A into B something they are testing it is. So we need to concentrate on that, how they are testing it is. So rational number, they are taking it as addition, how this will be. Subtraction, multiplication and integers, they are testing it is. We need to fill the table. Next, now commutative property is over.
What is the property of commutative multiplication? Multiplication.
A plus B into multiplication means multiply the numbers. They're telling it is take the rational numbers 2 into minus 5 by 7. Just how to check it out. 2 into minus 5 by 7 is equal to something else. Minus 5 by 7 into 2, you need to checking it out. So both answers should be valid or not. Then you have to finalize the answer. Division means you need to multiply, you need to divide A with B, or you need to divide B with A. Is it going to happening or not? You need to checking it out. So just it is this multiplication is valid, but here division is not valid. Just you have to see here. Clear, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is clear. Now closure is over. Cumulative is over. Commutative is over, right?
Associative.
Now, associative. This property is like this. 2 plus 3 plus 0 is equal to 2 plus addition cases. And the multiplication, subtraction, multiplication, division. Multiplication not active. This should be enough for that. 2 plus 3. And you need to add first rest of the thing, then you add it. I'll take one example. I'll start writing to clearance get more. Let us A plus B plus C. Is it equal to A plus B into C? It means first you need to add these two. Then after this you add to this. Or you can add first you do this, then you can add to this. Is it going to same or not? Same only. Because
yeah, same.
I think first you add this, nothing wrong in that. Just you add this, nothing wrong in that. Same answer you'll get. 8 plus 10, 5 plus 5, both are same. It is valid. Okay. Addition cases like this, you need to take subtraction is possible, multiplication is possible, division is possible. Yes, they mentioned we need to take a consideration in the textbook. Okay.
Okay.
They're writing it is
Okay.
integers. They are telling generally that testing it is whole number what, integers what, and they'll go for other numbers. What are the properties are? You need to check it out. I think you have to understand associative means like this. Commutative is over, associative is over. Now they are telling major our concentration is rational numbers. How they are going to working on that rational number.
Yeah.
That is our intention. Same case. Now associative is done. The role of the zero. Role of the zero means a zero should be adding for the number. What you're going to get? Zero. What is the role of one? Role of zero means something you need to add with the number that only will come. That is role of zero. Let us. I'll try to write. It is something you need to add to the zero. 2 plus 0, how much, Nana? 2 only.
2.
The addition
Yeah.
case, it doesn't make any difference. Okay. Then case subtraction case, it doesn't make any difference. This is the zero of the role. And come to that role of the one. Role of the one. Something you multiply with one, that only will come. Nothing will be different. Now
Yeah.
this is 3 into 1, 3. Minus 2 into 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Nothing will be there. Everything answer should be same. So something you need to multiply with the one, you are going to get the same answer. So that is what the role of the role of the one and role of the zero. Am I clear, right? So like that, we need to do it to the consideration. They need to look back and do it out. Okay, that is the case. You people has to do.
Okay.
Still, the role of the zero means you need to add to the zero something else. You'll get same answer. Multiplication means the same answer you are going to getting it out. That is clear. Now we'll switch on to this. Now excessive of inverse, additive inverse, right? This is interesting question. Additive inverse and multiplicative inverse. First, what is the additive inverse? What is the multiplicative inverse? That you need to understand. First of all, you have to go for what is the additive inverse, what is the multiplicative inverse. Please, can you tell me what is the additive inverse, what is the multiplicative inverse?
Additive inverse means 1 plus 0 is equals to.
What is the multiplicative inverse or the additive inverse?
I think.
Yeah, tell me.
Additive inverse means 0 in.
What is the multiplicative inverse? How to do it? The multiplicative inverse. As an example, I'll give the one question: how to find out multiplicative inverse, additive inverse. Additive inverse means, example, I'll tell you. If a is a number is there, for this additive inverse means minus a. I'm clear. If 2 is a number, for this additive inverse, just you write minus before of that. Okay. Additive inverse means if a is a number, you have to write minus of the number, you'll get my additive inverse. Example, I'll take multiplicative inverse. A is a number. The multiplicative inverse of the a is 1 by a. Am I clear? Just I'll try one more question for your understanding. If a is a number, the additive inverse of the number is minus a. Example, for the 2, additive inverse is minus 2. If it is minus 3, what is the additive inverse of minus 3? Minus of minus 3, it becomes plus 3.
3 plus 3.
Okay. Similarly, multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse means a is a number. The multiplicative inverse of the number is 1 by a. Similarly, 2 is a number. The multiplicative inverse of 2 is 1 by 2.
1 by 2.
If minus 3 is there, the multiplicative of minus 3 is 1 by minus 3, nothing but minus 1 by 3.
1 by minus 3.
Minus 1 by 3. This is the multiplicative inverse of the given number. Okay.
Okay.
Now back to the textbook now. This multiplicative inverse is clear. Okay. Now distributive law of multiplication. Okay. Now we are switch on to the another distributive of multiplicative over the addition. This you can copy. The distributive of multiplication of over the addition. Over the addition distributing. What are the properties we had just till now? Closure, commutative, and
commutative, associative.
Associative is done. Now we are going to that.
Yeah.
Distributive of multiplicative over the addition. The thing is clear here. What is going to happening is, first of all, distributive means you are distributing the elements. Multiplication over the addition. It means A into B plus C. A into B plus C. A
B
into B plus C.
plus
So this you can write A into
we
B.
have to add bus.
You have A into B plus C. So first multiply A into B plus A into C. Clear?
Okay.
What is the thing is here? Very simple. A times of B plus C, Nana. So first of all, A into B plus
A into B.
plus A into C.
A into C.
This is a distribution over the addition. This is addition over the distribution by using a multiplication. Okay. Example 2 into 3 plus 5.
Okay.
This you can write 2 into 3 plus 2 into 5.
2 into 5.
This is what the distribution over the addition. Okay. Now clear?
2 3 is
First of all, the same answer will get no the no
okay.
2 into 8, 16 will come. 2 3 is 6, 5 2 is 10. Answer 16 is equal to 16. Answer is valid. That is what property is valid. Okay.
Okay.
Now we go for the thing that is what they're telling, distribution of over the addition. They wrote and they read LHS is equal to RHS, it is valid. Here they wrote the property. Here they wrote this property has to copy. Formula it will be useful to you. This one here. A times of B plus C is equal to AB plus BC, AB plus AC. And A times of B minus C is equal to AB minus AC. Okay.
Okay.
Next thing we have to go to the next table. I think copied isn't right. Okay. Now next we have to go. Examples they mentioned that we need to checking it out. I think they're telling simplify the problem here. These are all. I think I'm very comfortable to write how to simplify this problem. Yes or no? 2 by 5 plus 3 by 7 and a 6 by 5 plus 13 by 7. Okay. Can I take the problem and explain? Okay. I'll try to take the problem and I'll try to explain this. It's very simple problem. 2 by 5 plus 3 by 7 plus minus 6 by 5 minus 13 by 7. So first I'll take denominators are same. First I'll take these two one side and these two one side. 2 by 5 minus 6 by 5 plus 3 by 7 minus 13 by 7. Okay. Now denominators are same. Numerator you can do 2 minus 4 minus 4 plus minus 7. 3 minus 13 minus 10. Now denominators are different. I told you take a LCM. 5 3 to 35. Then take two boxes and the 4 7 minus 28 and the 5 10 is 50. So answer is minus 78 by 35. Clear? Huh? Deep, are you clear? Hello? Hello, are you following me or not? Okay. Please unmute yourself. This is a clear rights. If you take a LCM, I'll take the denominators are same. I'll take separately. The denominators are same. No need to do any LCM. You can take directly the thing. If denominators are different, please do the LCM and
Directly.
cross multiply. I think make a boxes and you can do LCM with the number. You'll get it out. I don't want to waste your time.
Yes.
That is clear. This question is
Okay.
clear. Now second question
Okay.
is
Clear.
write
Yeah.
the additive inverse of following rational numbers. Additive inverse means what?
Additive inverse of each the following ratio.
Yeah. Let us take now example.
What the number given, we
Yeah.
have to take opposite signs.
2 by 7 is minus 2 by 7. Clear, right?
Minus 2 by 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Next, minus 11 by 5. Minus of minus 11 by 5, it becomes plus 11 by 5. Minus is
11
there,
by
plus
5.
will come. Plus is minus. Like that, it has to do it. We'll get it and get out. Okay. I think you're very clear. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very clear.
That is the first question. Second question is clear. Now third one is find this multiplication. The thing you know, right? How to multiply. First you multiply this two. The third question, third example. First you need to multiply this two. After this you add with this. You'll get it out. Then after minus you can do. Am I clear or not? Like this you can do one question, one separately. First you take this two.
Okay.
And after getting answer, please add. Then subtract. Then multiply. Or else first you multiply like this. Anything you can do it. First you need to multiply this two. Then multiply this two. After this, three terms individually
After
add
we
and
have
subtract.
to add.
And subtract. Parallelly you can do it. Okay? That is clear.
Okay.
Next, fourth question. Find the product of the
Find the
reciprocals
product
of
plus
these two. Find the product of reciprocals of these two, and add additive inverse of this one. Additive inverse of this number to product. And ఏమి అంటే first reciprocals of these two numbers. What is the reciprocal of 9/2 minus 9/2?
Minus 2/9.
Minus 2/9. What is the reciprocal of 5/8 in 18/5?
18/5.
What they're telling? Product of another. They need to multiply both. Minus 2/9 into 18/5. You need to product it is. Okay. You can cancel in 2 2 4 minus 4/5. For this, what you have to do? You add the additive inverse of minus 4/5. Additive inverse of this. What is the additive inverse of minus 4/5? Plus 4/5.
Plus 4/5.
So minus 4/5. 2 you need to add additive inverse of this one. Plus 4/5. So denominators are same. Both are same. Cancel. Answer is 0. Are you clear?
Okay. Yeah.
So that is what the question you need to read very carefully. Find question product of the reciprocal of these.
Reciprocal of minus 9/2
and add additive inverse of this to this product. Okay.
Okay.
ఫస్ట్ ఇది చేయాలి. చేసిన తర్వాత దీనికి additive inverse కనుక్కోవాలి. వచ్చిన దానికి యాడ్ చేయమని చెప్తున్నాడు. క్వశ్చన్ యూ నీడ్ టు రీడ్ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్లీ. The English medium thing is very clear. You need to understand the question first of all. That is the very important thing. Now I'll switch on to the next question. We'll start exercise now because answer we got 0. Now we'll start exercise. How much we got and understanding levels. Now we need to start the questions of first exercise. Now let us start. Take first exercise. First question. What is the question? What is the answer? First of all.
Name the property.
So I'll try to say the answers. You're ready to copy. First one is name of the property involved in the following examples. In this, what are the properties involved in this? I'll try to say that. 8/0 plus 8/0 plus 0. 8/0 plus something you need to add to 0. 0 plus something you add to 0. Same you got. That is called additive identity. Additive identity. Additive identity. Write down. 0 plus something is 0. Sorry, 0 plus something is something. 0 plus something is something only. That is what 0 plus a is equal to a plus 0 is equal to a only. This is additive identity. Okay. Now second one question, multiplication over the distribution. I told you. Clear action. A times of b plus c. I told you right. ab plus ac. This you can answer distribution law. Distributive law. Or else distribution over the addition.
Addition.
This is distribution over the addition. Or else distribution law is enough for that answer. Next, come to the third one here. 3/7 you multiply with 1. It is multiplicative identity. You are multiplying with 1 something to us. You are going with something only. This is called a multiplicative identity. Third answer is property is multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. First one additive identity. Similarly, what is the fourth answer? Tell me. First is done. Second is done. Third is done. What is the fourth
answer? Additive identity.
Is it additive identity? Please check it out.
Additive inverse.
First you see that very clearly. Something you multiply with 1. One something we multiply, same answer you're getting. What is the answer? Fourth one.
Fourth one, multiplicative identity.
Yeah, that is what I'm doing. Third answer is multiplicative identity. Same fourth also multiplicative identity only. Multiplicative identity. Next. What is the fifth one now? 1, 2, 3, 4 is done. Fourth one.
Commutative property.
Fifth one. Commutative law of addition. Raskondi. Commutative law of addition. Fifth one. Commutative law of addition. Commutative law of addition. Okay. Next. Sixth one. We can write closure law of multiplication. Closure law of multiplication. Just multiply means closure law of multiplication. Sixth one is closure law of multiplication. Just you multiply the things a by b into b c by d. So closure law of multiplication. Closure law of multiplication. Next, seventh one. Seventh one is plus 7a minus 7a plus 2 minus 2. Answer is 0. This is called additive inverse law. Additive inverse law. That means you are writing the number. You are adding something which the number is something which both are should be additive inverse to 1 to 1 additive inverse. This comes under additive inverse of the law. Additive inverse law. Okay. The number is a. You are writing additive inverse to adding this. You are going to get 0 answer. This is called additive inverse. Additive inverse law. Now, eighth one. X into 1 by x. 2 is the multiplicative inverse is 1 by 2. You are add multiply. You are going to get in 1. This is comes under multiplicative inverse law. Multiplicative inverse law. To inverse law. Because the value are taken, you multiply with the multiplicative inverse of the given number, you are going to get something answer. That is comes from multiplicative inverse law. Okay. Now last one is similarly distributive law. Distributive law. Because this thing is already done. Distributive law.
Yeah.
This is quite opposite to this one. Second one to this distributive. Both are distributive only. Here LHS dimension. This is LHS. This is RHS. Now they mention RHS. You are taken common as a 2. You are going to get out. Clear? Huh?
Clear.
So I'll try to recall all these things once again. You can check the answer. First one is something you're adding to 0. You're getting something only. That's called additive identity.
Additive inverse.
Additive identity. Additive identity.
Identity.
Second one is distribution law. You are distributing the thing. 2 into 3 by 3 plus 2 into 1 by 2. Next, third one is you are multiplying with 1 and you are something you're getting 1 something. This is called multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Identity means something you are multiplying with that you are going to get same value. Additive identity means you are adding 0. Multiplicative identity means you are multiplying with 1. Similarly, now fourth one is multiplicative identity. You are multiplying with 1. You are getting same identity. Next, fifth one, commutative law. A plus B is equal to B plus A. A by B, C by D is equal to C by D plus A by B. Commutative law of addition. You are doing addition means commutative law of addition. Next, just it is multiplication A by B into C by D. Just multiplication means this you can write closure law. Closure law of multiplication. Fifth one, closure law of multiplication. Okay.
Multiplication.
Next, we go for additive inverse. This one additive inverse now. Next question is additive inverse. This is the additive inverse because x you're adding with additive inverse, you are going to get 0. 2 numbers you're adding, you're getting 0 means both are should be additive identity. Multiplicative inverse means you are multiplying with 2 numbers, you are going to get answer is 1. This comes under a multiplicative inverse of each to 1 to other. Multiplicative inverse. Okay. The last one is you are
Okay.
distributing one to another. One to another, you are getting the same answer. This comes under a distribution law. Distributive law. Distributive law. Okay. Till this clear?
Okay.
Just these
Yes.
are basic questions which you try to practice. It is you are getting in the answers. Now let us start working on the next exercise. Now take what is that? Additive inverse, additive and the multiplicative inverse of following numbers. Both he has to do it. Minus 3 by 5. What is the additive inverse? Tell me.
3 by 5.
Just minus of minus 3 by 5. It becomes 3 by 5.
By 5 plus
Next,
plus 3.
next multiplicative inverse means 1 by minus 3 by 5.
10 by
So this you can write 1 by 1. So you can write 1 by 1 into 5 by minus 3. It becomes 5 by minus 3. It becomes minus 5 by 3. Okay. This is the procedure. How I am doing the steps, you need to understand clearly.
yes.
First question is clear. Now let us take second question. 1. Tell me what is addition, additive inverse of 1?
1 plus minus 1.
Multiplicative inverse.
Multiplicative inverse.
What it has to do?
1 plus
1,
1 only.
1 by 1, it becomes 1 only. Multiplicative inverse. Clear? Something we need to divide, that's all, you'll get answer. Now go to third question now. 0. What is the additive inverse of 0? Minus of 0.
0.
It is 0 only. What is the multiplicative inverse?
Doesn't define.
1 by 0.
Undefined.
1 by 0. Undefined. Or does not exist. Anything can say. No, both are same only. Now fourth one. 7 by 9. Now tell me that additive inverse.
Minus 7 by 9.
What is the multiplicative inverse? Make it fast. The procedure I told you, you can do 1 by the answer. This is a big division. You just make it numerator as it is.
Minus 9 by 7.
Why you get minus, you tell me first of all. Multiplicative inverse, what is the formula first of all?
1 by 1 by 7 minus 7 by 9.
Minus 7 by 9. How you get minus 7 by 9? I'm not clear. What is the question first of all? What is the question?
7 by 9.
Here it is 7 by 9 only, right? Please look the board first of all. 1 by 1, this you can write reverse.
9 by 7. 9 by
Yeah.
7 is the answer.
So be cautious when you're telling the answers now. Now let us take last question. Minus 1, I think so. Yeah. Let us tell me what is the first one?
1 plus 1.
Okay. Now what is this one? Second one?
Minus 1.
Yes, you write like this. If a denominator minus 1, you make it both are minus. So minus 1 by plus 1 becomes answer is minus 1. Clear?
Minus 1.
So this is the way we need to approach all these things. Okay. Now this bit is clear. Will you try to enter this bit? Okay. Let us try to working on that, how these answers are going to be get it out. Now this is the fill in the blanks. What you need to keep here, you are going to get the same answer. So these are very simpler questions here. Okay, let us. This is a plus b is equal to b plus a. It's already properties available. A plus b is equal to b plus a. Here already minus 1 by 17, minus 1 by 17 available. This part is not available. Can I write here minus 12 by
12 by 5.
Yeah, like this you need to fill it out. Okay. Here 2 by 3 is available. You want to get answer as similarly 2 by 3 means what you need to add here?
0.
0. Good. 1 is there. You need to multiply with something. You are going to get something. What I need to multiply here?
9 by 11.
Good. 9 by 11. Okay. Next, here I told you, right? It is a, addition inverse of this one, distribution law. This one. So 12 plus, this is the thing, right? 12 plus 5 by 6. What are you going to get?
12 plus
No, here it is 6 by 7 only.
12 by
6 by,
6 by 7.
no, no, no.
Sorry.
A plus B plus C. This you can write A plus B plus C only. This is not multiplication, right? Okay.
Okay.
So what you have to do it is here. A plus B plus C is equal A plus B plus C. So this already exists both. The third term is missing. You can copy third term as is. Okay. So this is different. A times of B plus C, we can write AB plus AC. This is a multiplication over the addition. It's a distribution law over the addition. This is the distribution law, just addition case, just adding. Right? This is clear.
Right.
Now this is what distribution over the thing. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Here what you has to do is a fifth one.
3 by 4. There is 3 by 4 is missing.
Yeah, 3 by 4 is missing. Next,
1 by 3.
1 by 3 is missing. Then you can copy like that. Okay. Yeah. Now it is next one. Sixth one. What you need to add to get same number?
0.
Just 0. It's good catch now. Okay. Now it's clear now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So move to the next exercise now. Fourth one. Shall we continue fourth one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Now fourth question is, please can you read the question now?
Multiply 2 by 11 by the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14.
Question is clear. Multiply 2 by 11 by
By the
reciprocal of
reciprocal of
minus 5 by 14. Minus 5 by 14. What is the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14?
14 minus 14 by 5.
Reciprocal. Okay. Minus 14 by 5.
14 by 5.
Then you multiply. 14 to the minus 28. 11 5 is 55. This is the fourth answer. Clear?
Yeah.
Right. Now fourth is clear. Now what is this fifth question?
Which properties can be used in computing
Okay. What are
2
the
by
proper?
5 into
Okay. Okay. What are the properties which are involved in the given question? That is clear. So I'll write for all properties: a multiplicative, associative, multiplicative inverse, multiplicative identity, closure with addition. One thing I'll try to explain now. Multiplicative, just you're multiplying with the number. Multiplicative, multiplicative. Second one, associative. Associative means you are multiplying like this. 3 into a like this. You are multiplying product of this. Associative means like this. A into b plus. This is what associative model. Next, multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse means you're multiplying with the multiplicative inverse of other numbers comes the multiplicative inverse. Next, multiplicative identity. If you multiply with one with other number, that will come multiplicative identity. Next, closure with addition. Closure with addition. These are all the things which will come soon. Next, this 5 is overrides. Okay. Please copy the answers. These are all properties which are involved in the given question. Clear? Now the last question for a today session. Take sixth one. What is the sixth question?
verify the following and write the property used.
What is the property which are involving here? Please can you tell me? This is the associative law.
Associative law.
Associative law. Because what is the associative law? A times of B plus C
A plus
plus C. This you can write A plus B into
A plus B
plus C.
plus
This is
C.
this is associative law addition. I'll try to associative law in addition. This is associative law in addition. One more thing I'll tell you. Associative law in multiplication, one more is there. What is that? A into B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. This is associative law in multiplication. We can say like that. Nothing wrong in that. Not it is. I'll try to write clear. This is not associative law multiplication. One second. Associative law multiplication means A times of BC is equal to AB into C. This is associative law of multiplication. This is A times of B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. This is associative law in addition, associative law in multiplication. Copy the answer both. A given question, this is following this one. A plus B plus C plus A times of B plus C. This is comes under associative law of addition. Just your textbook answer, they mention just associative law. We can clearly associative law addition. You should not be confused. Okay. Right. Okay. Till this, we are stopping over here by today. And tomorrow we'll continue from 7th question onwards. Till this, what are the doubts you have? Go back to that previous what I was explained the things and go to that examples or this theory textbook. This you need to clear very carefully. Then you can think you'll get all the things. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.